Have you ever caught yourself wondering if she really loves you? Not just in words, not just when everything feels perfect, but deep in the moments that matter most. A lot of guys get this wrong. They chase after the obvious signs, the quick replies, the laughs, the flirty looks, and miss the quiet ones that actually reveal everything. But love, real love, it shows up in the subtlest ways. And once you understand what to watch for, you'll stop second-guessing. Love isn't some fairy tale. It's messy, complicated. One minute you're confident, the next you're over-analyzing every text, every pause, every change in energy. And the worst part? Most of the advice out there is junk. Grand gestures, playing it cool, buying roses. That's surface level. The Stoics, they didn't fall for that. They watched what people did, not what they said. Because what someone chooses to do when no one's watching, that's the real deal. Let's skip the fluff. Here are 7 real signs she genuinely loves you. Not the fake kind, not the temporary kind, the kind that lasts. 1. She challenges you to grow. Without nagging, a woman who genuinely loves you won't sit by and watch you stay stuck in one place. She won't nag you, but she also won't sugarcoat the truth when you're playing small. Real love doesn't mean constant praise. It means believing in your potential, even when you've forgotten it yourself. Let's say you're working a dead-end job, complaining every night, but not doing anything to change it. Someone who's just trying to keep the peace might say, "It's okay, babe, just hang in there." But the woman who truly loves you, she'll look you in the eye and say, "You're better than this. What's your plan?" She's not being mean. She's not criticizing. She's calling you forward. She sees something in you, and it bothers her when you don't see it too. The Stoics talked about amor fati, the love of fate, even the hard parts. Real love isn't afraid of difficult conversations. She's willing to be uncomfortable, to risk annoying you, because she'd rather push you toward growth than watch you settle. Epictetus once said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." That's what love looks like in action. Someone who's willing to be misunderstood for your benefit. So don't confuse this kind of woman with someone who's trying to control you. She's not trying to change you. She's trying to wake you up. If she challenges you respectfully without attacking who you are, that's not criticism. That's commitment. The wrong woman flatters you when you're stagnant. The right woman strengthens you when you're stuck. That's not noise. That's love. 2. She gives without keeping score. Most people track what they do for others, even if they don't say it out loud. They give with one eye on the return, waiting for the favor to be returned. But real love doesn't do that. When a woman truly loves you, she gives without expecting anything back. She might pick up extra shifts so you can focus on your passion project. Or she'll cancel plans with friends because you're sick and need her. But the most important part, she never brings it up to earn points. She doesn't make you feel guilty or remind you what she's done. She just does it, quietly, selflessly. The Stoics believed in doing the right thing for its own sake. Marcus Aurelius once said, "What's not good for the hive isn't good for the bee." She sacrifices not to impress you, but because she sees both of you as a team. Watch how she acts when things get tough. Does she step up without a fuss, or does she expect applause? That difference is everything. One version of love comes with a scoreboard. The other comes with support. Real love doesn't say, "Look what I did for you." It says, "I did this because I care." Her loyalty shows in the quiet effort, not the loud reminders. And when you recognize it, you'll realize she's not just helping you. She's standing beside you, rooting for you, without asking for anything in return. That's rare, and that's real. 3. She respects your solitude. Most people panic when you ask for space. They take it personally. They assume distance means something is wrong. But a woman who loves you, she understands that solitude isn't rejection, it's renewal. You've had a brutal week, everything's weighing you down. You need a night alone, just to think, recharge, and breathe. A needy partner might say, "Fine, ignore me." But the woman who truly loves you will say something simple like, "Text me when you're back." No drama, no guilt. That kind of trust is powerful. She gives you room to reset because she isn't insecure. She knows you care even in the silence. She understands that time apart doesn't threaten the bond, it strengthens it. Seneca said, "Be a friend to yourself, and you'll never be alone." A healthy relationship starts with two healthy individuals, and she gets that. She knows that if you're not good with yourself, you can't be good for anyone else. A woman like this doesn't smother you. She doesn't try to own your time. Instead, she respects your independence. She supports your need for mental clarity, your moments of peace, your boundaries. Love should never feel like a leash. It should feel like wings. And when she gives you space with understanding instead of suspicion, that's love that breathes, not one that suffocates. It takes strength to give someone freedom. But real love never fears losing what's real. 4. She stays when it's hard. Anyone can love you when things are going great. That part's easy. But real love shows up in the mess, in the breakdowns, the losses, the moments when you're not yourself. You might lose your job, sink into depression, start questioning your worth. That's when a fling disappears. That's when someone who's only in it for fun will quietly exit. But the woman who truly loves you, she stays. She doesn't try to fix you. She doesn't pretend to have all the answers. She just stays present, steady, and says, "We'll get through this." That's not obligation, that's choice. Manius Rufus, a Roman Stoic, taught that hardship doesn't build character, it reveals it. Her decision to stand by you in the struggle speaks volumes about the depth of her love. Real love isn't scared of your dark days. It doesn't disappear when you're down. It pulls up a chair and sits beside you in the storm. Don't judge her love by how she acts when you're successful. Watch what she does when you're struggling, because that's the test. That's when her loyalty shines through. And if she chooses to stay, to hold the line even when things are falling apart, then she's not just a partner. She's a teammate, a real one. 5. She accepts your flaws without trying to fix you. You're not perfect. No one is. Maybe you're impatient, messy, forgetful, or stubborn. But real love doesn't see flaws as problems to fix. It sees them as parts of the whole. A woman who loves you won't try to rewire your personality. She won't nag or micromanage. Instead, she might tease you in a playful way, like joking about your socks on the floor while quietly picking them up. Not because she wants to mother you, but because she accepts you. Acceptance doesn't mean she ignores the areas where you can grow. It means she lets you take responsibility for your own journey. She trusts you to do the work. She supports your growth, but she doesn't demand you become someone else. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." She lives by that. She doesn't mold you into her version of the perfect man. She chooses you as you are, knowing you're evolving. This kind of love doesn't come with conditions. It doesn't say, "I'll love you when," or "I'll love you if." It says, "I love you now." And that creates the space for real transformation. Because when someone believes in you without pressure, you naturally become the best version of yourself. The Stoic truth about love. Here's the secret no one talks about. Love isn't about finding someone who just makes you feel good. It's about finding someone who helps you become who you're meant to be. If she does these things, if she supports you, challenges you, gives freely, respects your space, stays through the storms, and accepts your imperfections. She's not just passing time. She's investing in you. And that kind of love, that's not common, that's not casual, that's real. So stop searching for fireworks. Stop waiting for the big moments. Real love is found in the small, consistent things. The way she listens, the way she looks at you, the way she stays. Because anyone can love you when life is easy, but the ones who love you when it's hard, that's where you find the truth. If this message hits home, don't forget to subscribe.